The three-toed sloth is a slow-moving creature that only survives by eating plants. For a living, they subsist on leaves. You already know how unpleasant and difficult to digest leaves are if you've ever eaten a tree leaf. Sloths circumvent this issue by consuming their meals slowly. They don't squander any energy because of their slow metabolism. The slowest mammal on Earth is the three-toed sloth. As a result of how little they move during their lifetimes, algae has begun to form on their coats. As a result, their coats are green-tinted, giving them the ability to blend in with the forest of green trees where they live. There are numerous more distinctions between two- and three-toed sloths. However, as their name implies, two-toed sloths have 3 toes on their hind limbs and 2 claws on their forelimbs. The two-toed sloth is remarkably nimble and has the ability to move fast when necessary. Even so, they still spend the majority of their time lazing around. Though the three-toed sloth may have a bigger smile, both of them are well known for always having a kite-like gaze. Sloths can readily grasp tree trunks and branches when climbing since they have exceptionally lengthy limbs. They climb by digging into the bark with their very long claws. They are frequently quite adept at clinging to branches. They don't even require a lot of physical force for it because they spend practically all of their time hanging upside down in the trees with their magnificent claws. However, it's not only their claws that will remain attached to the trees when they pass away. Due to their highly specialized retractor muscles, sloths can easily hold onto trees in a variety of challenging situations. Nevertheless, their muscular mass is significantly lower than that of the majority of mammals, about 30% lower. The only time sloths really descend from the trees is when they have to defecate, which, weirdly, is only once or twice every week. Sloths spend the rest of their lives in the trees. Particularly, the three-toed sloth prefers to consume only specific varieties of leaves native to the region in which they were born. Sloths are more vulnerable to attack by jaguars when they are young or injured. A jaguar will not think twice about attacking a sloth if it is hungry when its pot's won. Harpy eagles have no trouble catching sloths. Usually, harpy eagles will soar down from the treetops and snare the sloth in their talons. They pick up bits and pieces of leaves from their mother's lips to learn which ones to eat. And once they figure out which leaves their mother enjoys, they will consume them for the rest of their lives. Despite the fact that people sometimes mistakenly associate sloths with being lethargic, sloths are really highly intelligent and nimble. Any agility that sloths have in the trees is lost on the ground. They must use their fore and rear limbs to propel themselves forward in order to move about. Although they are fairly excellent swimmers in water where they are not required to maintain their own weight. The Antilles were colonized by their enormous ancestors. They can hold their breath for 40 minutes and travel through water at a speed that is 3 times quicker than on land. It accomplishes this by suppressing its sluggish metabolism and reducing its heart rate to 1/3 of what it would normally be. As a result of the inability of any of their limbs to support their own weight, they are categorized as four-armed animals rather than four-legged ones.